Hi everybody, this is the website boy from the websiteboy.com. On the last tutorial, we talked about events by explaining how an event was triggered. We're using an on-click attribute there on an anchor tag, all right? And how we can stop the page from reloading. So we talked about in the last video. Now on this one, we're going to talk about what we can do when a user mouse put their mouse over a certain element on the page. For example, let's just go ahead and do a save as here. We're gonna learn how to use a mouse event, meaning that when the user puts their cursor over certain elements, the function or that link or whatever is gonna change, is gonna do something. An event is gonna be triggered. So we're gonna learn how to trigger events on mouse overs. So 40 mouse over, that's the name of the file here, mouse over .html. I use a little camel case in there, and let's just do opening browser. That way we have the current file. So let's just take out all this paragraphs in here, and I'll show you how to do a couple things with their own mouse. Uh, all right, so let's say for example I have an h1 tag. I'm gonna make an h1 tag instead of one of these, because you can put that on click anywhere you want if you want, but we're not using on click. We are using on mouse. So hover, put your mouse cursor over me, right? I think this is the right way of writing this, cursor over me, right? So we refresh and we see this. We want to do something when we put our mouse over this. So what we're gonna do, we are going to create an attribute here. Not create, write it down because it's already pre-built for us. On mouse over, we want to alert something, all right? But we're gonna do something more than alert later on. So right now, after this tutorial, after this function right here, this alert function, hello. Make sure you put your single quotes. Don't forget hello, right? And then we put the mouse over and nothing happens. Let's do it again. There we go. As you can see there, when I put my mouse over that, it it writes hello on the screen. So now we have that working. Let me show you something else that you can do, right? Let's say, let's just write another h1 here, and let's put a break line in there and refresh. Let's say I don't want to put a an alert when I put my mouse over. I want to change the color of that text. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a keyword from JavaScript called this, meaning that this will change, this element will change. So we are going to this style, this color, this style, that color, and then we put the color here in between single quotes, and I'm just gonna say red. All right, and it should be good. Refresh, put your mouse over it, and the color change. Put your mouse over this one and you get a bot saying hello, right? So now this, there are a lot of this is a CSS um, attributes right here. These are CSS properties here that you can use. This is a JavaScript word keyword reserve function, and this would be CSS. This is applying CSS to this specific element, HTML element, when we put our mouse over it. All right. So now I want to display something else when the mouse is out. Right now it doesn't change when I put my mouse out. When I put my mouse in, it changes color, and when I put it out, it doesn't do anything. So let's do another event there, and let's call this on mouse. Let me see if I remember the name, out. All right, and I'm gonna copy. what did I do? All right, on mouse out, I want to do the same thing here, but with a different color. So, all right, I need to go ahead and just copy this right here. There we go. Jeez, I got such a mess here. This needs to be finished here. All right, good. So mouse out, we are gonna color this back to black. All right, refresh. As you can see here, if we put our mouse in, it changes color, and we put it out, it changes back to black. Nice, right? Now, this is not the only thing you can do. You can do a lot more things to it. So let me just show you another way of doing this. Um, let's say, for example, you can add, there's a whole bunch of different things you can add classes to it, you can add pictures, you can, I mean, there is an amount of things, limited things that you can do. You just have to be creative. Let's say, for example, have an image here. Let's just do an image, and let's use a web place that I know called placehold. That it. And here we can actually create a picture on the fly from their server, right? And you might be wondering, how in the world can you do that? Well, refresh, and as you can see, we have like a little placeholder picture here with it, with, you know, um, just like a placeholder for a picture there. That's what we can do with placehold.it. Just to show you, if you never watched my Bootstrap tutorial, then you don't know about this. But if you ever watch that, then you know. So we have a 3 by 300 there, and I want to um, add a 600 by 600. So just to give you an example, right? All right, so when I'm just gonna copy this, when I mouse over something, right, I want to, let's create, let's put this mouse over on the image itself. All right, so right here, and let's just take this one off. Let's just take the source code out. I just wanted to show you how it looks there, but, and then here what we're gonna use is that when we mouse over this image, what I want to do, we have to put single quotes in there. What I want to do is change the source code on the picture. All right, so on mouse over, I want you to change the source right here into this one. Let's see if that works. All right, so let me just put the semicolon in there and refresh, and as you can see, it works. So if I go ahead and I have, for some reason, some picture here, some nice picture, and I want to produce a bigger picture, I just click, I just put my mouse over it, and it changes to a big one. Now when I put my mouse out, it doesn't do anything. I need to put back the mouse out for that to work. So we have to go and create one of these again here, and return that to the original source. So we have to write something like that, right? But we have to src right here and right here. So we have to, right there, put my mouse, take it out, and you can get a bigger picture. There is a bunch of different things that you can do with this events handlers. All right, that's what they call event handlers, and I'll probably show you some more later on. But for now, know that we can use this on mouse event handlers, not on mouse, event handlers to call functions and change what's displayed to us on the screen and change certain things on any HTML document. Anyways, if this video was able to help you out, to show you something new, something different, something unique, please favorite, please like it, and thank you for your support, and I'll see you on the next tutorial.